Now we have card number 21, the mountain. You know, the mountain is on the one side your enemy, and on the other side it's a great support, depending where this card is located in your spread. The mountain card can also be seen as a kind of obstacle on your way. When you follow your way and you see or you arrive at the mountain, it's a sign, it's a kind of stop. You can't move on in that direction. It's not a sign that you will never move on. It's only a sign that you have to change ways, that you have to change road. You can decide if you climb the mountain and cross it, or if you go around. There are ways around this obstacle, but you have to face it. This sometimes can be a kind of challenge. Going another way, changing directions to get to your aim means also that you have to take more time, or that you need more time. So the mountain is a card of some kind of delay, and that you have to be patient, and that things need their time. It's not time yet for certain things. It's not always connected with a positive feeling, this waiting or this change, because you have to leave sometimes certain roads that you trusted, or you have to leave behind a certain plan and that you have to think over, but you can't avoid this obstacle. It is something that is in front of you and that will, yes, block your way in some kind. But it's no end. It's never an end. It's only a sign to change plans, for example. By the fact that you need more time for things, or that this card is showing a delay, it's an important hint for the time frame of this card, or the time influence of this card. So it's a card for a longer duration, that something is long lasting or lasting for a long time. So, for example, you are starting a job and you are going to ask, oh, will this job be a long-term thing? And you see this card, then you can be sure that you will stay for a long time in this job. Even if you are in a job for a long time already and you want to ask, oh, will I be there for the last 5 years I have to work? And you see this card, it's a sign that you will be there until the official end of your work. Even in a relationship, it's an important sign that the relationship can be very, very long. On the other side, if you're going to ask, I want to know if my partner is going to change his behavior in our relationship, and you see the mountain card, this unfortunately is a sign that the hope for the change is not real, so there won't be a change, unfortunately. So here you see with this card again, it's always important to not forget about the context of your question. And it's always important to see the different shades of one card. For doing the Lenormand, you have to learn to recognize the situations, and you have to be able to choose the right nuance of the card, the right light of the card in the right moment. You have to be able to do this to get the real answer of the card. You have to be able to change the point of view of the card immediately, depending on the question and on the context. If you have questions for the mountain, about the mountain, feel free to ask.